Hello race fans, the NASCAR SEGA Cup Series is back after a brief hiatus due to family circumstances, but we are here at Watkins Glen, our final road course technically of the season. This is going to be the hell of a good sour creams dips at the Glen. Well, you guys have probably heard enough of my talking, so let's get to it with those famous words in motorsports.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Nice smooth, be there at the end. It's a long race. We just got staying contention, no mistakes. That's the big key, no mistakes today. We get up there, we get in the top 10, we ride. That's what we gotta do today.
Oh man, and with cars starting on the track, there's two with some problems. Seth Cole, who was supposed to start second, and Cole Dalley, he appears to be smoking. Oh man, something happens to the 77 and the 52, and Seth Cole has retired to pit road. We're gonna have to get an update, but anyway, here's our starting lineup for the hell of a good sour creams dips at the Glen. If you saw that starting lineup, Seth Cole was supposed to start second, but as you see, he took a pit stop. But luckily, he was able to get back out. So don't count out Seth Cole yet. Remember, there are going to be no cautions in this race. But I can't say the same thing for Cole Dalley out of Penske. That's a real tough break. He won't even get a chance to start in this race. Well, anyway, our pole sitter, our front row, it now has rookies. Tony Blazer, he gets a pole, and right beside him is Rhett Yates in the 51 out of Twin X Racing. He was gonna start right behind his teammate. Now he's gonna have to represent. But Shawn Henley, he's not too far behind. He's gonna start in the 10th position now. So I don't know. This race is only gonna be 9 laps, but remember, yellow flags are off, as all of you have requested, as the pace truck is now going onto pit road. We're about to start this race at Watkins Glen. The green flag is out. And oh man, all these guys, they're already running close. Here they come into the first turn as we now go to the spectators camera. Tony Blazer has cleared Red Yates as we now go to the S-curve camera. I don't think any cars had any problems clearing the first turn, so that's good. But right now, there's a 3-car breakaway between Tony Blazer, Red Yates, and Barney Ward. Here they come into the corkscrew. We're gonna have to watch all the cars here. Let's head to the rear. Is anybody having any problems? Oh no! Whoa! Oh man, the points leader just flipped and Seth Cole just slammed into him. Oh man, big damage there. And Aaron Williams, he slammed into the back of Zohar, so he's got some major front end damage to that 48. And it turns out that Cole Dalley dropped out because of a piston. Now remember, no yellow flags in this race. So oh man, Seth Cole thought to bounce back. He runs into trouble, and then our points leader Ryan Acosta. Oh man, this race just briefly turned into the Mountain Dew Racing Series. Little pun there for Dillon Poteet. But anyway, Tony Blazer, he's breaking away from the field right now. Eric Burton, he's sitting in 4th place right now. 5th is Matthew Dalley. 6th is his teammate Dillon Young in the Black Deuce. 7th is Cody Llamas in the 17. 8th is Callum Wales. 9th is Alex Drayton, who's 5th in standings. And 10th is now Shawn Henley. But oh man, we may have to look at the replays again, but we have to look and see what's going to happen here. And oh man, Joe Gibbs' teammates run together. They almost got into Christopher Martin in the 33, but luckily nothing else happens. There's Joseph Lombard, second in the standings. This might help him out a little bit, but not much. And oh man, something happened to Tim Walsh in the 47. He's in the back. And Seth Cole, he's still on pit road. And oh man, now John Acosta's coming down pit road. I think he had to take a pit stop, but oh man, both of the Acostas are not running good. And oh man, we almost had a battle for the lead, but Tony Blazer, he's still in control. But oh no! Oh man, John Acosta, he just slammed into the tire barriers. Oh man, sometimes that happens when you leave pit road, but oh man, now he's smoking. So both of the Acostas are done today. And oh man, John Acosta, he really needs to get out of the way of these fast cars. But none of them hit him, so that's good. And Ryan Acosta, he just dropped out of the race. As well as Aaron Williams. But oh man, that is a real tough break for all of these guys. As Tony Blazer, he's still the man in charge. While nothing's going on, let's see what happened. Let's see what happened so far. Well, here is the first contact in the corkscrew, well, or the bus stop. James Quarles runs into Jared Wakefield, then Alex Ferranti, he turns John Acosta, then Joseph Lombard, he actually got into the back of Tim Walsh. So that's what happened to the 47. Then further back here, I'm trying to go to it. There is the flipping points leader, Ryan Acosta. He got slammed by Seth Cole. Let's bring it back a little bit. Oh boy, I think they were victims of the infamous bus stop glitch. Let's see. Oh, yep, yes they were. Oh man, but it wasn't as bad as the mobile and nationwide one. But oh man, that's still pretty bad. When the cars get too close in the bus stop, they glitch and flip, and that's exactly what happened to Ryan Acosta and Seth Cole. As we saw Aaron Williams run into the back of Zohar Mahnud, both cars had major damage, and Aaron Williams, 9th in the standings. He's actually tied with Danny Wells, but that's really gonna hurt him. Now here's what happened to John Acosta as he was leaving pit road. He was just leaving pit road. He got his 13 repaired, but then he makes a bonehead move, and then he just slams into the tire barrier and pretty much took himself out. Oh man, real bonehead move by John Acosta. After 2 weeks of good runs, then this happens to him. And and the leader Tony Blazer just barely misses getting into him. That could have been real disastrous. No other car hits the 13. But oh man, Tony Blazer and Rhett Yates, they were very lucky to miss that 13 car. As we head back to action, it's still all about Tony Blazer, but Rhett Yates and Barney Ward were slowly approaching the halfway mark. And right now, it's still a 3-car breakaway, but Rhett Yates and Barney Ward, they're both trying to work together to catch that 78 car. I don't believe I ever had the 78 go to victory lane in the second cup. So Tony Blazer, he's looking to make history here. And we got a smile pack back here with Eric Burton, Matthew Dalley, and Dillon Young. Let's ride on board with Dillon Young as he follows his teammate. Dillon Young, he's 13th in the standings, so a good run here will definitely help him in the points battle as we slowly make our way into the chase. As we head back to the front, we're trying to have a battle for second. Barney Ward, he's trying to look under the 51, but he can't do it. But the more these two battle, the more that Tony Blaze is going to get away. But when will these guys have to take pit stops? I don't know. Pit stops, they might still be a factor in this race. As we just passed the halfway mark, I don't believe anything else has happened. That's Alexander Jones in the 11 car. He's 14th in standings, and he's trying to pursue a wild card spot because remember he won at Darlington. See if there's anybody else. There's Zohar in the 19, and then there's Alex Ferranti in the 99, 12th in standings. He's really he's not really doing good today. Cycling through the field. Most of the top runners are running in the back. There's Charles Jackson in the 15. Here we have Joe Gibbs' teammates Jack Richards. He fell back to third in the standings after he blew up last week at Pocono. And whoa, man. Oh, boy, he almost got taken out by his teammate, Nathan Duenas. Oh, man, Nathan Duenas, 6th in the standings. He's 2nd in rookie standings behind Jake Rogers. Only by 31 points. As we head back to the front of the field, is there anybody coming down pit road yet? It doesn't look like it. As R Rhett Yates, he still continues to chase down Tony Blazer. Tony Blazer running red this week. He's gonna run it for a couple of weeks before he goes back to his normal Furniture Road colors. Barney Ward out of the Hendrick stable. His season really hasn't been that good. He's 19th. Right, he's 19th in standings right now, and he's still winless. He hasn't won since Bristol of season 1. And oh man, this is really the best spot to make a move because R Rhett Yates, he's I love the back bumper of Tony Blazer. Let's ride on board with the Exxon 51. R Rhett Yates trying to do whatever he can to catch the back of that 78 car. He only has he only has a couple of turns and 3 more laps to do it. And oh man, he got a pretty good run off of that turn that time, but I don't know. Will these guys have to pit? I don't know. R Rhett Yates, he's trying to do whatever he can. R Rhett Yates, no way he's gonna make the chase. He came in early in the season replacing Brian LaFleur Jr. and he's 37th in standings right now. He's looking to make a move on Tony Blazer, but he still can't reach him. But he's getting closer and closer every time. Tony Blazer, he better watch out. One slip up and he could lose that lead. As we cycle through the field to see the rest of the cars now. There's Sam Young in the 9. He already has a road course victory. Remember, he won at Infineon earlier, but it has been confirmed that Infineon will not return to Sega Cup in Season 3. It will be replaced by Ricky Raceway. As we're having a small battle right here between Shawn Henley and Alex Drayton in the bus stop. But Alex Drayton, he's just a little bit faster. That's for the 10th position. Now Jay Wakefield's gotten into the top 10 now. Jay Wakefield in that GoDaddy number 10 Chevy Impala. As we head back to the front, it's still all about Tony Blazer, and I thought we saw a car coming into the pits, but I guess not. I thought it was Eric Burton. Well, anyway, we only have 2 laps to go, and Tony Blazer, he is still in charge. But still, though, like I said earlier, one slip up, and it could cost him the whole entire race. We cycle through the field right now. Alex Ferranti, he's caught in the pack. And then there's Lyndon Wright in the 21. That's another guy who's been running pretty consistently right now. He's 7th in the standings. Cycling. Headed back to the bus stop once again. The field is pretty much unchanged. You know, I'm really thinking about tweaking this racetrack a little bit. I'm not sure, but anyway, Tony Blazer, Tony Blazer, he's still the man in charge in that 78 car. As these drivers approach the final turn, we're about to take the white flag. Can Tony Blazer hang off for one more lap? Coming to the white flag, and Tony Blazer is leading it. We're trying to have a driver dominate in the closing stages of this race, but Rhett Yates, he is still looking. If you guys remember the nationwide race here last season, Tim Freilich in the 22, he dominated that entire race, but then his car blew up after the bus stop, and it gave the win to Jack Richards in the 15 Mustang. So I don't know. Will the same thing happen to Tony Blazer? He better hope not. Truly showing dominating fashion over the 51 car as they go into the bus stop for one final time. No problems so far. This is where Tim Freilich's car went dead on him, but that 78 has got a lot of power under the hood. Heading into the final two turns. Ray Yates still looking, but he is nowhere close to that 78. Heading into the final turn now in dominating fashion. Winning the hell of a good sour creams dips at the Glen is Tony Blazer. Started on the pole, and he will win the race here at Watkins Glen. Tony Blazer wins his very first Sega Cup Series victory here at Watkins Glen. Second place was Rhett Yates. Third, Barney Ward. Fourth, Eric Burton. Fifth, Matthew Dalley. Sixth, Dillon Young. Seventh, Cody Llamas. Eighth, Callum Wales. Good run for him. Ninth was Jay Wakefield, and 10th was Alex Drayton. I'll just call it hell of a Glen. One way, the race is now official. Tony Blazer wins his very first Sega Cup Series race here at Watkins Glen. Alright, now it's the top 10. Shawn Henley, Dillon Poteet, Steven Gonzalez, Sam Young, and Danny Wells ran out the top 15. Then it's Ben Ward, Kurt Mortnick, Trent Dunham, William Duncan, and Ryan Cooper ran out the top 20. Then Andrew Sidney, Jake Rogers, Jack Richards, Richard Johnson, Nathan Duenas, and runs out the top 25. Then it's James Qualls, Christopher Martin, Tim Fiegel, Charles Jackson, and Jared Wakefield. Then it's Red Belle, Lyndon Wright, Joseph Lombard, Alex Ferranti, Zohar Mahnud, Tim Walsh, and Alexander Jones. Then John Acosta, Seth Cole. Fail. John Acosta, Seth Cole, Ryan Acosta, and Cole Dalley ran out the field. And I don't see Aaron Williams. He must, I guess they credited him with dead last. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, yep. He's not even registered, so I don't know if he'll even get a point or not. Oh boy, that's not good. But anyway, a pretty dull race. I apologize for that, but the next race will probably be much better. They're gonna go back to Michigan, so the racing will definitely be better there. But congratulations one last time to Tony Blazer for winning the hell of a good sour creams dips at the Glen, and the points are in the description, and I will see you next time.